Right, mic test, looking good. See camera, see Tower of Time in the background. Welcome back everyone to a Sunday, January 6th edition of Mukluk Streams. I am your charming, self-proclaimed yet still humble host Mukluk, and we are coming right back at you with Tower of Time. This will be the fourth stream of this. I logged on a little bit earlier today. I didn't progress any further in the campaign, but what I did do was I learned how to use the item forge and enchanting system and upgraded my gear a bit. It's pretty simple. I just had to find where the buttons were, honestly. Click on somebody, click item forging, you drag an item over to this slot here, and you can see what upgrades are available. And then you can spend your resources listed at the top of the screen on the item. Now, some items have more upgrade slots than others, like the shield had 3, so I was able to do any 3 upgrades. What I ended up doing was upgrading just the armor 3 times. So the amount of armor it has is enormous now compared to anything else I've found so far. So that said, let's move this back over here. Last night we met Boron, the ice giant. Well, he's called a Frostling. It's like a smaller ice giant. The ice giant Blade Master. He joined our party. So I'm currently trying him out in place of Rockham, the Rune Lord. They both require babysitting. They're both melee DPS. I've got a melee tank, 2 ranged DPS, and then a melee DPS. So no matter which one of them I bring for my 4th person, they take babysitting because they run into melee. So it is what it is. So trying out Boron right now, and we will see how he does. Let me see. You know, I didn't do item forging on this thing. Critical chance, cleave damage, skill power. Wow, doing 1 upgrade is a pretty big thing. 3% to crit chance, plus 11% to cleave damage. 4 to the base damage, 5% to skill power. Probably not skill power. He really rarely gets to use his skills. Let's just upgrade the base damage. Okay, that's all there is to it. That just cost us some green crystals, which we're rather low on now. Let's see, were there any more challenges that I can do at this time? Destroy all the portals? Yes, there's a destroy portals challenge. Okay, so let's try this for our warm-up. And you know, let me save the game before I go in there, so the crafting I just did is not undone. Okay, let's try this out, and when we're done with this, pass or fail, we will go into the tower, back to the 3rd level of the tower. Okay. So, massive room. I think this is tied with the largest size room we have seen so far. So we got 3 portals here. I'm just going to charge at the nearest one. Alright, let me slow time for a second. Set this guy on aggro mode. Let's do this. And actually, let's not use the bow right now. There's some bear traps over there for later. Do some healing here. Alright, slow time. Let's do a healing ward. Our new Frostling guy is getting pretty low health. Like I said, he takes babysitting. Hey, White Tiger. How's it going? Man, I thought we were gonna blitz down this portal. It's taken a hot minute, though. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Oh my. Okay. This could be dangerous. Got my hand on the heal button in case I need it. And she is about out of mana right now. Had pizza for dinner. That's always the start to a good evening. Oh man. She is taking some big hits. Wall there just to get the damage off of this fella. Let's do this stun shout. Okay, healing totem finally came back up. Like I said, this guy takes some babysitting. Oh my gosh. No enemies coming from the right yet. I look forward to seeing how much damage he's done, because I've had him going ham almost this entire encounter. Oh man, our warrior guy is stuck back there. Let's just use his charge for covering ground. He got some disgustingly good new armor recently, but it gave him minus to speed, and it's really noticeable right now. Summon all the things. Gonna summon a healing totem up there. This hurts. This hurts. Totem is almost back up. There we go. Having to use this stuff on cooldown. Alright. Okay. Wow. Alright, not bad. His damage was close to the Rangers, but I mean, that's awesome. His damage was nearly that of the Rangers. That is awesome. But it's just, he takes so much more babysitting. Look at this. He received 2,900 damage. The tank received 290 and mitigated 72% of what he was supposed to take, and this guy mitigates 2. So it's just, it's like having a fragile ranger run around in melee range. So he's better than Rockhem, but wish I could have a ranged person. Alright, is there any more hard challenges? Not very hard. Looks like all these are very hard or epic. Okay. Let's go back. Actually, wait, can I level somebody else up right now? I can level up the tank? Or I can level up Boron. I guess let's just level the tank. Let's see what he just got. Blades of Justice. Blades deal variable damage, increase based on the enemy's missing health. Max effect at 25% health or below. So that's it, it's just raw damage, nothing else. I'm not sure we can realistically use that. Alright, what are the other things I can put points into? Yes, taunt, weakness, heal. Yeah, can get the heal stuff. Is there anything else here? Not sure if there's anything else I can actually get right now at that last point. Okay. And let's do speed and life. Speed for reduced cooldown on his abilities. Stonewall is clutch. Heal is clutch. Life just for more hit points on the tank. And let's see. This is what slows him down. Let me go to the item forge. Can I upgrade? No, I can't get rid of that minus movement speed. I can upgrade movement speed on this, though. Oh, wow. Oh, I've got 2 items that give -2 movement speed. I didn't realize that. Alright, there's 3... This will counter one of the items, so that'll help. Alright. Service floor. Enter. 4 may enter. Hopefully 4 leave. Not all heroes have strong escape mechanics, though many monsters you fight in the tower are susceptible to being controlled. Blind daze and stun your enemies to prevent much of the incoming damage. Immobilize, slow, and weaken those that you can't. Okay. Oh, I just realized there's a drowned orc here. I missed that. Your champions quickly give up trying to imagine what happened here. He drowned in a very small puddle. Alright. Okay. Water surrounds this part of the tower, yet they cannot see how large it is. Apart from the lights in this ghost town and that of the torch, everything else is pitch black. Okay. Let's see. This is a spooky bridge. Oh, guys, look. Everything's sideways. Those items on the wall, or floor, do not appear to be in any discomfort to be located there. If your champions try to jump there, would their shoes stick to the surface of the wall, or would they plummet into the darkness below? Perhaps they will try later. Huh. Let's have that quick save. Wow. What great timing to tap quick save. Okay, 2 of your champions are trapped in cages. Oh, lordy. Okay, that's not terrible. Let's get, Boron out first. going to leave some traps here to slow down whatever's next. That on that, whatever that is. Oh, we trapped something over on the east side. Blizzard over there, see if that's enough to handle it. Throw some bear traps at that portal. Let's have a ranged target that person. Dude, our int is so strong now. Hey, Frats Cat, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh, the name just clicked. You're the, I rated you yesterday, didn't I? You were playing Divinity Original Sin 2. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. This was the game I was telling you about. This is Tower of Time. Let's see. So Boromir did less damage that time. Boron. Switching to Lord of the Rings names now. Alright, we survived the ambush. Sleeping orc. Inside the tent there is a sleeping ogre, snoring quietly. Apparently it hasn't noticed that its companions are long gone from this area. No option to murder the sleeping ogre? Let's see. Looks like there's some stuff up to the right. Well, you just saw what it's like in combat. When you are... Oh, +2 attribute points. When you are out of combat, it looks like this. You run around the map. It's sort of a linear story. There's basically a gigantic tower. I'm on the 3rd floor of it, and it tells you like how many secrets and blueprints and stuff there are on each floor. And you map it out. You can't go to the next floor of the tower until you complete the main quest steps here, but you can do or not do the rest of the stuff. I typically am pretty thorough with it so far. No, Saigen, it is not. Hopefully you're not disappointed. Alright, party's having a talk. Maeve, walls made of metal. What do you make of this, Chief? Long ago, the ancients used metal in their construction. How is Rakhem talking? He's not even here. Do party members that you don't have in the party still follow along to talk? Renowned for its sturdiness and ability to carry a great load, they built high towers with deceptively small supports. Alas, we've lost much of those engineering principles today. If this tower holds the secrets I think it does, I hope to reclaim this knowledge and once again make Arterra's landscape reach toward the heavens. Leave it to dwarves to replace the beauty of the natural world with metal and stone. I would prefer the land as it once was, green and lush from one end to the other. Ha! Only an elf wouldn't appreciate the labor and craftsmanship of metal and stone. If he had his way, we'd all be living in a tree.
Do you recommend this game to be my first RPG?
First of all, hello Ajax, thank you for the bits. Your first RPG? Yeah, I think this is pretty friendly. The puzzles and stuff are they're a little less complex as than like Divinity's, I would say. So far, I'm like 10 hours in. The combat is much more action oriented with the ability to slow time and issue orders. It's definitely easier to, if you abuse that, it's easier to keep up with things. But it's basically, you got 4 people, you can control any one of them at a moment, and they've each got 4 abilities to fire off. So you've got access to 16 different things that you could be casting during a fight. To each their own preference. In any case, there's no point bickering about dreams and aspirations. Alright, let's inspect this thing. Ancients were able to combine the lesser crafting materials into more powerful ones. Transmutation ratio is 3 to 1. Okay, that's good to know, and there's a waypoint right here. I don't need to do that right now, though. Lever. Oh, we opened a gate. But on similar note, Ajax, like I recently played Pillars of Eternity. I would not recommend Pillars of Eternity to be your very first RPG ever. Pillars of Eternity has some layers of complexity to it that would be difficult to keep up with if it's the very first one you played. But, that said, it was a great game. Do you play D&D IRL? I have played Dungeons & Dragons a few times. I had a friend who was really into Pathfinder, and he got me into it, and the longest campaign I ever played was we played a Pathfinder campaign. It was Carrion Crown for like 2 years now. We only got to play like once a month, so we got to like level 8 after 2 years, but it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Secrets of Dark Gold. You can now upgrade the blacksmith. Okay. Looks like gold. Okay, so we got a blueprint to upgrade the blacksmith. That's probably going to cost a ton of gold. Broken mech. It seems this construct is missing some parts. Your champions should look for them. Maybe this machine will give them some clues about this place if they repair it or even agree to accompany them. That would be so cool if the next party member was a robot. Why, yes, hobbits, I have. I liked Pillars of Eternity 1. It was good. I loved Pillars of Eternity 2. Primarily because of the ability to set up the AI for your party members. So it's like, you know, when my health is below 50%, use this as soon as possible. You know, emergency heal. Always auto-attack the target with the lowest hit points. You know, fire this dot whenever its cooldown is available at the target with the most hit points. You could set conditions like that for each person, and it was awesome. Greater Scroll. Minus 30 health, plus 20 mana to someone of your choosing. I don't really want that. Everyone's okay on mana, but losing health would be bad. Reduce enemies' elemental resistance by 12% for 10 seconds. Okay. Thick tome. This book is 3,000 pages long. Your champions browse through the book, hopeful it will allow people to better prepare for the terrible storms that visit Artara now, assuming that someone can read and understand the book in one lifetime. However, the book is filled with rows upon rows of dry meteorological observations and characterizations of climate patterns such as summer or marine that no longer exist in the land. What? Teleport activated? I'm thinking of building a D&D game on Roll20 or something similar and wanted to stream it. Proposed DM uses Pathfinder as a base for his systems. Not sure if that would be something that interests you. I haven't known you for about 45 minutes. I can tell you're good, dude. Well, thank you for that. I would consider it. I stream 7 days a week from at least 9 to midnight, often later than that, but I stream minimum 3 hours a day, and I haven't missed a day since, I think, May 26th. So, I very much love this. It is a huge passion of mine. So, if we did it and it was overlapping with those hours, I would be streaming it to take the place of my stream for that day. So, it would totally depend on the people and the scheduling and stuff like that. I'm open-minded to it. Light is shining in the windows, yet it's clear that no one has lived in the building for a very long time. A ghost city in the underground tower, that would be an excellent idea for a story. I found some gold on the ground. I still haven't found... There was a gate that opened earlier when I flipped a switch. I didn't see where that gate opened. Oh, wait, am I... Oh, yo, it was right here. I'm literally standing where it opened. This was it. Okay. Got some boots, gold, crafting crystal. Okay, and then the other thing that opened was, I think, right by the exit from sewers teleport? Let's pop over there, because we're right by a teleporter. Alright, this thing activated when I flipped the last switch. Alright, I'm gonna hit quick save here. Scheduling. So I stream every single night from 9 to midnight minimum, Eastern Standard Time. So if it was during those hours, like if it was also 9 to midnight, I would stream from my point of view the campaign as my stream for that night. If it was like from 7 to 10 or something like that, I wouldn't be able to do it. Streaming is a huge passion of mine. I haven't missed a day since like May 26th, but I'm open-minded to the idea. Okay. Where did this just take me? Oh my gosh, I'm way up here now. That was a one-way teleport. Okay. Machinery scrapyard. Secret area found. Alright. Machine parts. Your party comes across various pieces of machinery. It looks as if they are all parts of the same device, so they decide to take them. I wonder if these are used to fix that robot I found earlier. Is that the only thing here? Whoa, the map is really weird here. I think it's because there's like an elevation difference. I think there's either a room above or below this one, and that's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's go back to that robot that we saw a minute ago and see what it's gonna say with these machine parts. Though none of your party truly knows what they're doing, they finish installing all the spare parts in the machine. A moment later, a red light on the construct's head flashes. Rockhem looks to the rest of his companions in anticipation. Should they press the big red button? Okay, so one thing to note is we just got our 5th party member last night. Your maximum party size is 4. It looks like this game, although 4 is the size of your party in combat, it looks like your extra companions still walk beside you to give like their input and stuff like that. Because this dude here is not in my party right now, but he's still following along and he's part of the story. That's interesting. I've got a bad feeling about this, boys. Might be rusty and old, but who knows what it can do. I agree, Maeve. Why tempt fate? I see no need to put us at a potential tactical disadvantage. Ah, come on, lads. Such a fine machine wouldn't turn on us. Not when we just repaired it. Besides, there are 4 of us and only 1 of him. 5. An argument can be made for the insights we would gain into how such constructs operate. Should we encounter more such machines later, in this regard, though, I am shocked to hear myself say it aloud, I must agree with the dwarf. Ha! I knew you'd come around, laddie. Your party's divided as to the best course of action. For many minutes, the debate rages. You quickly grow impatient, especially as their arguments begin to go in circles. Oh, for the people new to the game, I'm like the lord that commands these people. I'm actually at the, like up way upstairs. These people are going through the tower and I'm communicating with them telepathically. Do you wish to intervene or let the discussion run its course? We're gonna activate it. So Kane and Maeve lose faction, Eric and Rockhem gain. You agree with Rockhem's assessment. Activating an ancient machine with unknown capabilities could initiate a conflict, but even if the construct turns hostile, you trust your champions are more than capable of dealing with it. You delicately focus your will on the minds of Maeve and Kane. Within the span of a single breath, they agree to activate the construct. Alright, catch up on chat real quick. That we have our Civic Agent streamer that I'm the only current streamer D&D group, and more streamers should as well. Yep. Oh, also, Frats, assuming you're still there, if you're interested, I have a Discord, and there is a section on there for plugging your own stream, and everyone that has been in there so far, we've all followed each other, and we try to, host and rate each other and stuff like that, just to grow together. If you're interested in plugging yours in there as well, you are more than welcome to do so. What happened to your nose? Does my nose look funny? Nothing's happened to my nose today. Rockhem presses the big red button and waits with a grin of anticipation on his face. The machine slowly rumbles to life and stands. It tilts its head from left to right as if trying to get its bearings. After a pause, it jerks its attention towards your party. Its eyes shift from yellow to red, and with lightning speed, it lunges to attack. I knew it, but I need the money. RC-12, Boss. Poison gas damage aura. Ultimate defense. Increase armor by 100 and resistances by 25. Stun wave. If his focused target tries to escape, creates a shockwave around himself. Ugh. Summon guard towers. Oh my god. Maybe I should have saved the game before I tried this. Alright. Alright, so this is the, above the nose? Oh, it's probably a blemish, man. I'm not proud of it, but I do get them still. Mukluk is 14 years old, confirmed. Alright, here's the robot. Oh, shoot. Alright, so I'm gonna slow time. I'm gonna do a healing totem, summon her magic bow pet, summon water elemental, summon int to distract, and summon blizzard on its head. Do every damage skill I can. So my my warrior dude, he can't. Oh my god, he is just getting murdered. I'm gonna set him on passive. As a DPS melee, he is just getting wrecked. New boss stage. Alright. Use my second heal spell. We might be able to burst this guy down before it gets too difficult. Cool. I didn't even see the summon guard tower ability get used. I love the, like, very detailed recount of who did how much work. Lots of gold. That's exactly what we needed. Gold is basically used to buy level ups in this game, so you might as well consider that like XP. Wow, that's a nice ring. Muck invest in lighting and makeup? Oh, savage. Dude, I'm not ashamed to say my wife has offered a few times when I've had like a really bad spot. She's been like, "You want me to put some makeup on you?" And I'm like, when I hit the big time, maybe. Not yet. Hey, Street, how's it going? If you want to see it, Street, it is recorded on Mukluk YouTube. Every stream I've ever done is on there, if you want to see it. No good deed goes unpunished. I thought the ancient times were prosperous and glorious. If that is so, why in the blazes is everything here intent on killing us? Shrugging. It wasn't such a hard fight, says the chick that gets to stand on the back. No, alone it was not, but if the tower decides to throw 10 of them at us at the same time, now do you see my concern? What was that thing anyway? It was a work of art. A true shame we had to destroy it. Yeah, perhaps next time you'll listen to that woman's intuition, Chief. Okay, well, oh, what is that? Blunt sword? What? Is this an upgrade for our only person that uses a two-hander? It really doesn't look like it. Nope, that's a huge downgrade. Okay. Alright. How are you enjoying Tower of Time? I am definitely enjoying it. There are pros and cons to this, just like most RPGs, but I am definitely enjoying this game. Now, as far as like what you can do, like the story, although I could explore this area in any order, I have to finish this area to go to the next one. Then I can do that in any order, but I have to finish that area to go to the next one. So it's loosely linear, but it is a linear story. And you can only level up your heroes when you find a blueprint for their corresponding building. So it's kind of like, you know, you have to use this hero because you can't level up the other one past level 3 until you get to this point in the game, you know. There's just certain things that have to be done in an order. So I imagine I would really enjoy to play this game once or twice, and then I would look forward to a sequel, but I probably wouldn't play it through again after that. Whereas some other games where you can make choices, Divinity, for example. Oh shit, that was a mimic. We just got ambushed. Some other games where you get choices and stuff, you get much more replayability out of them. But I will say, the combat in this is exciting. Like, I can only control, you know, one person at a time and have to issue orders, but I can slow time to make up for it. Alright, so slow time, warrior, charge the mimic. You summon the Phantom Bow. You summon the Earth Elemental. You go attack the Mimic. Speed time up. Alright, summon the Earth Elemental. Wizard. Alright, let's do the Healing Totem. Whoa! Oh my gosh, something just hit him really hard. This thing is not dropping fast enough. Oh my gosh, he keeps pulling aggro off the... Oh no! Oh, slow time, slow time. Tank, taunt. Oh my gosh. Use my reserve heal. Alright, you can throw an axe. Oh, we pulled aggro again. Oh my gosh. No! Oh, draw a wall. Yes! Yes! Oh, I was so happy that worked. Oh god, now he's already in trouble again. Alright. Alright, summon an Earth Elemental. Earth Elemental taunts as soon as it appears. Summon a Water Elemental in the back. Blizzard right on top of this thing. New boss stage. So he just got different... Whoa. Okay, you two back out of whatever that aura is. Oh my god, what was that? Everybody is, like, confused. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. On it. Let's do Ice Wall. Whoa, hey Chip. Alright. Summon the Phantom Bow again. We can do Healing Totem in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh god. Taunts on cooldown. There we go. So this throwing axe ability, it does 300% threat generation, but does really good damage. And I'm using it for the damage, not because I want him to pull aggro. Alright, the summons are available again. Whoa, Chip, you cannot walk across the keyboard. Oh, he's immune to stun. I tried. Oh no! No, kill it! Ah, that was intense. Does that answer your question about the combat street? It is real time, but you can slow the real time down at certain moments. Alright, so she did 5k, combined with her pet, she did 6,800. He did 4k, but combined with his pets, he did nearly 9k. Barbarian guy only did 3.5, despite how much aggro he freaking pulled. Some gold over here. But yeah, I find the combat in this game to be very, very fun. I've hit, this game apparently came out in April. I heard of it for the first time like a week ago. Let's see, +2 armor penetration. That 100% goes on the archer. I've hit a couple of small bugs. It was just like the game just crashed. It might have been my computer. Minus hit points, massive health regeneration, negative mana regeneration. Chip, what are you doing? He's literally like on his hind legs, meerkat style, trying to pull like a book off of a shelf or something. Alright, saving before I fight these robots. I don't know that I've fought whatever this creature is before. Stone Golem and Armored Guardian. Stone Golem throws boulders. Armored Guardian has a reconstruction aura. It's a regeneration aura, and the auras do stack. So it's another enemy that if too many of them get in one place, it's dangerous. This is a freaking huge map. Oh, and great, they're coming from all angles. Alright, slow time down, throw some traps on the bridge. Also, when you slow time, these red lines show you where the enemies are, so that's useful. Summon some elementals over there to deal with that stuff. Throw some traps. Oh, you just got hit by something. Oh, they pathed around him. Bow over there. Back up. You stay in the healing aura till it's done with you. Naughty Barbarian, Blade Master, whatever you are. Some of the water elemental right there. Summon some more traps. Howdy, Chris J. How's it going? Let's do some throwing axes. Let's use 4 and I. After your Discord, we're gonna get time discussing this. See if I can get midnight discussions with the super neato. Okay, Frats, yeah, just keep me updated, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by. Oh shoot! Oh no! Okay, so Archer's about to die. I'm gonna use her smoke screen and teleport backward a few feet. Summon another bow pet. Let's do a blizzard over here. And let's do a stone wall like this, so these guys lose line of sight of our squishies. Just gonna stun them there. Okay, that worked out pretty good. Is that the last mob? It might be. 100%. Yep, that was the last one. Cool. Ranger still killing it on the damage. If you add the pets, the druid did about comparable. I'm okay now. I spent much of the day with a migraine. I was basically non-functional. It was one of those where if it had been a work day, I would have had to call in. I could not do anything, but I'm doing okay right now.
Less than 1 year after the coming of the power nodes, lords of the 5 races gathered to discuss the chaos that had ensued.
So I found another history book.
It was decided that the use of magic had to be prohibited,
Once
contained,
again,
and researched.
The stream's not choppy. These movies look
4
like
edicts
this.
were passed. The first edict proclaimed
Or
that
they
all
look like
mana
this on my
nodes were to be
screen.
collected and stored in mana crystals for authorized use only. Under the second edict, all those who passed aptitude tests were to abandon their families
Sorry to
and
hear
to
that,
travel to a designated place of study and learning to become magi. The third edict stated that all other people were forbidden to absorb and use mana under penalty of death. Finally, the fourth edict, the most important of all, decreed that research into the origins of the power would take the utmost priority.
We hadn't seen
a great tower was constructed where all magi gathered and trained. It was a place independent of all races and their rulers, governed by the first magi, each the most skilled of their generation. They were wise in their administration of the power, as they knew the threats of its overuse. Crystal golems had been constructed and traveled the land, seeking out the new nodes that continued to appear. A vast quantity of mana was thus brought to the tower, where it was stored in great crystal chambers. The use of magic was restricted to the direst need and had to be sanctioned by the first magi. Within the tower, intensive efforts to discover the origins of the power nodes continued. Balance returned to the land for some time.
And then the Fire Nation attacked.
And then came Proteus.
Oh man, I was so close.
The greatest magi that ever lived. Famed for his wisdom, his control over magic was unmatched. He devoted his entire life to the research, experimenting in ways never before tried. One day, he achieved a breakthrough. He managed to tap into the power at the deepest level, integrating it fully into his life force. His spirit connected to the essence of the magic, and he understood. He learned that the nodes had come from beings called the Organte.
But he did
they
not learn
dwelled
how to spell
in another
Organte.
place and perhaps in another time. In a universe incomprehensibly alien to our own. In that brief moment, when his spirit traveled to that place, he glimpsed into the history of the Organte and understood their plan.
No, if he was the Wizard King, Chris J, we would see this long movie at the beginning of every
him
stream.
Beyond all imagination.
The way the voice actor there kept pausing, I kept thinking the video was about to be over, and then it would go more. When the vision abruptly ended, Maeve got weak in the knees. Kain rushed to her side, allowing her to fall against him. As she slowly gains her wits about her, she looks around, inspecting the walls and the ceiling. So this place must be the Tower of the Magi. That would be my guess as well. Mine too. They built this structure as a center of study to figure out what the magic was and why it made the population sick. And it appears that they found out. At least this Proteus found out. The sound of these Organte makes the hair on my face itch. It's a bad omen for sure. Creatures from another universe and perhaps a different time. How intriguing. Intriguing? Are you daft, elf? Did ye nae hear a word of the vision said? This Proteus learned of the Organte and their plans, and it's scared and paler than a ghost. This can only mean one thing. Our ancient world prosperous beyond dreams, magic outlawed under penalty of death, and creatures from another world influencing our own. When I say it out loud, I can hardly believe it. Believe it, lassie. I live by my instincts, and my instincts tell me these visions are true, and there's plenty more to come. So one thing I'm finding a little odd is at this point, it would be impossible for me to be at this location without having the giant in my party. He has not said a word in any of these conversations. I would think he would start pitching in, but it's just the dwarf still talking. And all five are here, despite the fact that I did not bring the dwarf with me. So I don't know currently if this is a glitch or if they just legitimately didn't include the giant in the conversations. Sleeth's Archives 3. I've come to a most extraordinary realization. The portals not only connect worlds, but also connect time. That is to say, I can open a portal to the same world, but at a vastly different times in the world's life cycle. I came to this conclusion by observing the second world I selected as a potential target. At first I thought it is remarkably similar to the first world of the orcs I previously discovered, but then I realized it's the same world, only shifted to the future by a handful of centuries. In this time, the orcs fight a losing war against advanced militant humans bent on their total extermination. It was only after... He went to Azeroth. It was only after I glimpsed an ancient orcish monument, the very one I saw firsthand during my visit to the first orcish city, did I understand the significance of what I was seeing. This discovery of time's influence redefines everything. The crystals, the portals, the tower, even magic itself. I must learn if this element of time is engraved in the very fabric of the universe or a product of magic. Is it to be feared, even by a supreme magus as myself, or embraced? Now I must ponder, would those humans be more receptive to my persuasion? If I explain the orc infestation here in the tower, would they perhaps assist me voluntarily? After 2 days of deliberation, I've decided the risk is too great. Devotion to a perceived holy crusade makes the humans too unpredictable, so the third world it must be. Strange plant. A plant in the middle of the rock heap. It looks as if it was put here on purpose. Were those beasts trying to cultivate it? Okay. Spider chamber secret area found. It's not very secret. Whoa! It's like that one Dark Souls boss with the spider legs and the boobies. A room covered from floor to ceiling in thick, sticky webbing proves challenging for your party to penetrate. As they struggle to push through, a giant arachnid-like creature slowly descends from the ceiling. Your champions have reached the lair of Arachne, one of the beast primals. Oh, I was looking for the other beast primals. Before they have a chance to react, she attacks. Summon Spider. Web Barrage. Immobilizes people. Okay. Okay. Give me 60 seconds. I need to use the bathroom really bad. I will be... Time. Okay. I've been drinking water like crazy today to try to get rid of this migraine, and it's all paying dividends now. Alright, here's Arachnia. I don't see any portals, so I guess it's just her until she creates ads. Alright. Tank charge. You two summon your range pets. Okay, AoE that. Oh, nice. The AoE ice damage and the explosive fire arrows instantly killed her pets. Like, I didn't even have to think about it. There is one back there. I have to work on that. Alright, I'm gonna do a stone wall to make this thing come around. Boss stage. use our warrior heal. Let's do the same thing with the earth wall to force this thing to walk over. Oh, apparently that didn't connect. That's a shame. Try to stun the boss. I don't know if that'll work. Healing totem. As cool as that constantly damaging wall of ice thing is, it's not... Like, look how much damage it did to that little teeny bug. It's not killing anything. Oh, not good. Taunt. Oh. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that? Look, the Blade Master was at 18 hit points. He was about to die. And the combat ended as soon as the boss died. I didn't have to finish the ads off first. Weapon damage done. Wait, really? No. Okay, no. Yeah, skill damage done, elemental 700. So 1,000 physical skill damage, that was the throwing axes. 700, that was the ice wall things. So the rest, I think, was just him cleaving through the boss and the small spiders appearing around the boss. That was a great fight for a cleave guy. Hey, Hurrytron, good to see you, buddy. You weren't here for the opening ceremonies. Usually you're the first person spamming my face at me. That was a little too close. For a moment, I thought for sure we were overwhelmed. Against fang and claw and horn and bone, we stand together by command of the Lord of the Throne. We will not founder easily. Founder? You mean flounder? We will not found a new nation easily. So that is the first time Blade Master Boy has said anything in any conversation. Left stone eye, armor shatter 1. Reduce enemy's armor by 12% for 10 seconds. Alright, is this a warrior hat? This is a warrior hat. 2 mastery, 6 armor. I lose armor pen, I don't care. Yeah, we're gonna use that. You know, I mentioned earlier at the start of the stream that I figured out upgrading items, and I took this shield from 6 armor to 17. And I have not had to heal, like, I'm always healing this guy. This guy is like a little immovable object at this point, and it's great because he's emitting this aura that he's just doing every second, doing 15% of his armor as damage to everything around him, and it's fantastic. Alright, what was the other thing we just got? Oh, the wand thing, that's right. Let's take a look. Does not look like it's that way. That's not, oh, this is the one, this is the one. Oh, it's almost identical. Stun instead of slow. More magic pen, more skill power increase, same crit. Has life instead of mastery. But if he's shattering the target's armor, then the ranger gets to do more damage, right? But losing 2 mastery, all his skills do less damage, so scrap that idea. We need more speed. Gotta go fast. All right. The party is very subdued. All seem lost in thought. Kane finally decides to break the uncomfortable silence. With a fart. The visions left us all shaken to the core, it seems. Do you want to talk about that? The arrival of magic brought with it dire consequences for our Tara, a temptation even my elven ancestors could not resist. It is with great sadness that our Archon Stone remember those days, not just for Frostlings, but for all 5 races of our Tara. Though all things change in time, some changes are far more painful than others. Archon Stone? The ancient memory stone to which all other memory stones of my people are connected. Together they hold the collective memories of our race, a record of all things which pass to future generations. The Archon Stone cracked long before I was born. Since then, memories of the Frostlings have been fragmented, but the appearance of magic is one such memory that remains. For this was the event that led to Tara's upheaval and the Great War and affected every Frostling generation since. Is that why you joined us, Baron Boron? Baron Boron? Something to do with your people's Archon Stone? As all water flows to the sea eventually, yes. In recent days, many of my people have recalled memories of this tower. Quite a disturbing experience, as no Frostling alive has any knowledge of this place. My elders have sent me here to discover the significance of this place and why it invades our thoughts. For a people with a fragmented knowledge, you seem to know a great deal. By a chance, do you know of a great sacrifice? It has come up in a number of the books here. There is a day on the Frostling calendar known as New Season. It is a holiday that marks each year, but more than this, it is used every so often to note the start of a new era, such as the era we live in, known to us as the Last Era. There are old memories that the first new season came on the heels of a great sacrifice. I know nothing further, but wonder if they could be connected somehow. The Last Era? That's a grim, pessimistic connotation. Thank you! That's what I was thinking. Perhaps another time I will discuss the subtleties of destiny and how preconceived notions can ultimately steer one to self-fulfilling prophecies. Manifest destiny? I'm aware of the concept, though I believe Frostling fates to be more complicated. Yet still, how do you not see it as so? Perhaps it is different for elves, dwarves, and humans, but to Frostling eyes, there's no dispute we are in the end times. So many of us have died, but have but a few generations left before we ourselves become memory in stone. Not if my lord has anything to say about it. That's right. Don't lose faith, my baron. Not now, while we five draw breath in this tower. I commend your optimism, Shieldguard, but I have seen too much destruction, seen too many things I love, things that define who we are, disappear before my eyes, to ever dare hope again. Do not let this unsettle your heart, my friend. Frostlings know death is not to be feared. After all, trees do not fear the loss of their leaves before the winter. Okay. Lifesteal 2 enchant found, 8% of damage dealt is recovered as health. And Life Leech 2. Okay. Is there anything else over here? Is that it for this room? Looks like that might be it. Alright. So that's 2 of the 3 primals found and killed. Gotta find one more. Oh, I couldn't read that message in time because a mana shrine immediately came up. +1 to might. That's definitely going on the ranger. +3% to water resistance. The tank. Just to stand on everything. Is there anything over here? Mana servant. Oh, you can talk to this thing. If you have come to cleanse me and all in my care, you've come too late, I'm afraid. We have come to eradicate the beasts and close the portal to their world. What is the cleansing you speak of? I am the servant of mana, bound to guard the pool of liquid mana that resides in this place. Most of it is corrupted beyond my any recovery now, but I've managed to protect a small fraction of it. The free-floating vapors will never join the great pool again. You mean those blue balls of energy in the great cavern? Indeed, poor children, forever denied the embrace of the others. You speak as if mana were a living being. In its own way, it is. Don't you know where mana comes from? We are ignorant to this knowledge. Only recently did we discover magic has not always existed in Artara. Its origins are still very much a mystery to us. Then a great discovery awaits you. I shall not speak of it anymore. Aid me in one small matter, however, and I will reward you for your time and effort. Bring me a large blue crystal from the nearby cave complex. With this, I will create a permanent home for those mana sparks and ensure they remain pure. Okay. If a rock wants a crystal, rock's gonna get a crystal. I can go left or right. Okay, fountain. The fountains can either give you a very good or very bad permanent stat change, so I always save before these. See what happens. Elemental resistances decreased. Reload. Yeah, we're not putting up with that. Nice. There are large formations of rock stalagmites below. Their edges are sharp as needles. The bridge creaks dangerously. Is this a elemental fight, it looks like? Yep. Stone Golem, Air Golem, Nature Golem, Armored Guardians, and Dark Guardians. I think Dark Guardians are new. Void Ball, which roots you. Void Zone, which reduces resistances of an area and multiple zones stack. Don't stand in zones, guys. Set stuff to autocast. Oh, is this a destroy the towers thing? Alright. Gosh. Losing control a little bit here. Summon an int over there. Let's use our small heal ability and go ahead and get that done. Okay, that tower's dead. This is going down. To mess with these guys here. Ooh, get out of that, get out of that. And again, and again. Ah, shoot, that one touched. Ah, he's rooted. I can't move him out of that. There we go. Stay back, guys. Stay back. Alright. Let's summon the ants over here. Take care of that. And let's throw some bear traps over there. Throw a blizzard over there. Throw some axes over there. Let's not fight out of line of sight of our range people, please. Come back here a little bit. Let's do this. And that should force them to come forward a little bit. Let's do Blizzard there where they're all clogged up. Few things too, but see, look, the tank can stand in multiple void zones. It's just like whatever. This guy just drops so fast. Not too shabby. Tank is doing much more damage now with those Thorns auras. Like his auto attack damage, he has like no might, but just stacking armor on him with the Thorns aura is great. New challenges. That means more gold. All right, we can fight Tower Guardians in the city now. That's fan-freaking-tastic. Let's tap quick save. Haven't done it in a little bit. What do we got here? Obsidian Crust. Increase armor by 10%. Added to the Ethereal Absorption, regen 1% of mana each second for light. Mana Gloves. Mana Gloves don't even give mana regen. Poorly named gloves. How about that? How about that name? 2 damage. Yep, they're terrible. I'm gonna hang on to it though. I don't. Whatever the next party member that joins us is, I don't know what type of armor it's gonna wield, so I'm trying to keep some spares. An unusual crystal floats above the ground. This must be the mana crystal the Servant of Mana wants you to retrieve. Your champions try to pick the large one, but even the combined strength of the party is not sufficient. If they pick one, so they pick one of the smaller shards, hoping it will be enough. Okay. Look at all that gold down there taunting me. The Servant of... Oh, Servant of Mana was right over here. Your champions approach the mana statue with the blue crystal they collected in the caves. As they place it in the pool, it suddenly shimmers with light and shortly after disappears beneath the water. The statue remains silent. Suddenly, a single burst of energy emanates from it and forms a cloud of light that floats in front of your party, waiting to be absorbed. The statue can pass from its power to one of your champions. Which of them should step forward to receive its blessing? Plus 22 mana points. So... the Druid, you would think I would want it on, but I can literally spam the Druid's abilities every single time they're up. He is having 0 mana problems. I'm gonna put it on the Ranger, because right now, if I use her fire arrows and her traps and her flying bow pet all, you know, every time they cool down, she does run out of mana. Quick save. Let's see what's down here. Strange plant. The plants here are dead. There are teeth marks all over them. The beast attempted to eat them, but apparently they proved inedible. The entrance to the Great Cavern lies ahead of your party. It is filled with a green, jelly-like substance. It must have been a mana pool once, now vile and corrupt. Your champions enter a vast cavern filled with foul-smelling and vile-looking jelly-like substance. Yeah, you just told us that. In the distance, numerous swells break the surface of the jelly. Something large moves about here. Your party must be approaching the main beast lair. Is that... Now, there's one more primal I have to find and kill. That might be the thing up ahead. There's something. A large group of beasts lie in wait of your party. They stand side by side in an organized formation, an unexpected contrast to the other beasts your champions have faced here. Wavering with weakness. Wait! There is immense evil ahead of us. I've never felt anything this strong. It's nearly unbearable. Here? In this group? No, it lurks somewhere behind. It is old. No, ancient. A truly primal mind. Perhaps we should turn back and reassess our course of action. Oh, great. Can't really... Can I go up this way? No, I guess not. Okay. I thought this was a left and right choice. Apparently I can only go... Can I go that way? Nope. I guess I can only go up here. We will continue going into danger, Druid, but we will quick save often. I'm paranoid, I'm not stupid. No one say anything. Alright, we just got the teleporter. You know what, before we go into this, let's pop to town, because that's only a hop, skip, and a jump. I got a blueprint earlier. What was that to upgrade? We got a blueprint to upgrade something. Don't have that one. We do have that one, but I hate that guy. Don't have that one. Don't have that one. Was it the blacksmith? Oh, I guess it was this. Like the ability to make dark gold equipment. So it's like tier 2 armors. I think that was the blueprint I got. Huh. could level Boron. I don't want to spend gold on him. Okay. Okay. I did, very minor spoiler, but I did find out when I was reading some stuff about this game that after the first fight on the 4th floor is when the next party member joins, and then I can potentially replace someone that I don't like. Corrupted Champion Shoes. Minus health regen, minus movement speed. Those are terrible. Like, yeah, they've got some other stats that are decent, but -2 movement speed makes my warrior lag behind everyone. Those boots have -4. Hall. Gold. Skeletons. This room is covered with blood and skeletal remains, some old and some quite recent. It must be a main feeding ground for the beasts. So much life has been taken by these creatures. Oh, is that an upgrade for our tank's weapon? Maybe. Sweet. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, I got a bit too close to those. I guess we're fighting these now. Tree creature, Hive Queen. Elite Spike creature. Let's see, Ironbark Aura increases armor of allies, armor aura stack. Aura of Thorns reflects damage back to the enemies, aura stack. Ooh. Excuse me. Alright, set Searing Arrows on auto, set Cleave on auto. Alright. I'm gonna try to take this fight seriously. Wow. That thing is not dying very fast. Summon the elemental pair over there to handle that. If these things keep coming one at a time, this is gonna be a cakewalk. The problem is when I get more than one of them at once that are near each other because of those stacking armor and thorns auras. Then they become insanely hard to kill and I'm murdering myself. Oh! Slow down, everybody move out of that. Blade Master's gonna have like no damage done for this fight. This guy's gonna be stuck in these bear traps for a while. We're at 86% done with this fight. I think it'd be safe to just zerg around at this point. Oh, that's the last one? Okay. Those are very imposing ability. Yeah, 500 damage done, 3,500. Those are very imposing abilities, but if they only come one at a time, their auras don't hit anybody else. It's like, okay. Ain't no big thing. Alright, save game. This might be the last primal. Oh, he's pretty. Looks like Wild Mutt from Ben 10. Yes, I'll watch cartoons. Fight me. A large looming figure emerges from the shadowy mist. His skin is covered with tattoos adorned in intricate, almost mesmerizing patterns. Tied around the Primal's neck is the final crystal shard required to close the portal. Yes, it is. There is no doubt in your champion's minds. They now stand before the last beast Primal. The lesser beasts flee before the monumental brute as he approaches. Like many of the other beasts, the last Primal does not make the first move. Instead, he simply holds his ground, watching, waiting for some other member of the party to act and to make a mistake. Brr. I like how it says he doesn't make the first move, but, like, you have to fight and it's unavoidable. That is a lot of crap. That is a lot of crap. 7 of the guys with auras. Oh boy. Oh, is this a portal fight? Shoot, I guess it is. Guess we're breaking portals. Making pancakes, making pancakes. Oh no! I don't know what that skill is. Oh, sundered. Okay. It's not awful. So we got the boss, and he's in front of the portal, which is non-stop spawning stuff, which makes this tricky. Ooh, I did not realize some had gotten behind us. Boy. Okay, so we got him under half health, so he just got something new. Ah, it's so hard keeping this freaking Blade Master alive. And our tank is just like virtually unkillable. It's amazing. Like, all that armor stacking has been a fantastic strategy, truly. I really like this axe throw skill, but the fact that it does 300% threat generation is suck. Because he keeps aggroing stuff like there, like he just did one hit on those bugs and suddenly they're all after him. Alright, once again, mess with the bugs line of sight with the stone wall. Get to a heal in just a moment. Hang in there, friends. Oh, taunt, get back here, get back here. Wait, what is that? We just got a Steam achievement. I am strong, you are weak. Apply 20 weaknesses to 20 enemies in one combat. What? I don't even remember which of my skills applies weakness, honestly. Actually, let's do this. Oh no, heal! Oh god. Oh, you don't have to kill the portal. The fight ends as soon as you kill the primal. Ah, so he did decent damage. Although it was very stressful, I got to keep him hitting the guy the entire time. But if you add the pets, like this water pet and this earth pet are both combined with the druid's damage. So he did 4,800, 6,800, 8,000. So he did 8,000, this guy did 59. She did 9,200. So he's still the lowest of the damage dealers, even though I'm requiring the most attention from me. It could be that there's better skills for him to use. I mean, I could just be using them wrong, I don't know. But the Winter Wall, I have the damage capped out, and it's just not great, and I've got Axe Throw, the damage capped out, and it's meh. Alright. Oh, there's some gold. World Portal. Your champions stand before the portal to the Beast World. A large crystal sits nearby with 3 distinct impressions in it, as if 3 chunks were forcefully removed. This must be the power source for the crystal. Your champions approach the crystal and return the 3 missing fragments. Once the 3rd piece is set, the entire crystal shines brightly. Your heroes can now destroy the crystal and close the portal, ending the menace of the beast. Mesmerized by the soft pulsating rhythm of the power crystal, you take no notice of the argument breaking out among your champions. Of course you think it's a poor idea. You don't grasp the concept like I do. Sleeth opened these portals, but was too weak to control what came through them. They are powerful, but we managed to defeat even their leaders. They should bow down before us, something which that mad Magus failed to achieve. Dude, what? Have you gone completely mad? There is a reason why a powerful Magus such as Sleeth failed. Clearly those beasts are beyond anyone's control, even yours. He was only one, and we are many. We can lure him here in small numbers first and see if we can tame him. Hold on a second, wasn't it you, Horns, who told us that before that a dire force like this can't be tamed? That these are not some common animals to be domesticated? Even if we could, though, what use would we have for them? What about you, Biggs? What does that frostling among us have to say? Big decisions are made of many small moments. Scratching his head, what's that supposed to mean? What do you make of that, friend Frohe? I have not yet seen enough to form an opinion on the nature or usefulness of the beast. Not seen enough? You almost fell to those beasts a moment ago. That's true, you did. You got your ass kicked. They are too dangerous to be given free range here. What if they get to the surface somehow? It would be a slaughter. Suddenly, time stops again. You look around and see everyone standing motionless. A deep voice reverberates in your head. It would seem this place is changing your heroes, as it has done to so many others before. Your perspective is the only clear-headed one. Perhaps you should intervene? Without conscious thought, you call out in your mind, who are you? After the question is asked, you realize to expect an answer is pure foolishness. Search your memories, search your feelings, and you will know me. As for your champions, the more you delay, the harder it will become. As your party stands before the portal discussing the beasts in their world, you too contemplate the situation and all its implications. The creatures clearly pose a grave threat to the surface should they ever escape the tower, not to mention the remaining levels of the tower itself. Can you risk leaving such a portal open and unguarded? Yet at the same time, there is no denying the opportunity to learn more about the strange magic behind these portals and the beasts themselves. Hey buddy, oof! Ship has arrived. While the power to save Artara resides at the bottom of the tower, is it wise to ignore gifted opportunities such as this? I'm 100% closing the portal. I'm not going to leave an enemy avenue of invasion behind me as I go forward. Kane, Maeve, and Boron approve. Eric and Rockham disapprove. The threat of the beast to the tower and the surface far outweigh the opportunity to study and learn. The best course of action would be to destroy the portal and eliminate the beast's presence from Artara once and for all. While the others discuss the Beast World portal, Eric mumbles something under his breath and taps the head of his staff to a stone on the floor. While his eyes glow green, the head of the staff begins to quiver with a deep, reverberating hum. The elf then shouts aloud, striking the portal crystal with his staff. The entire crystal shatters, not into pieces, but into fine dust. Son of a... What did you do? I have destroyed the crystal and closed the portal. I thought even you observant enough to notice. pulling his hair. But why? Only seconds ago you argued to keep it open. It is an elf's prerogative to change his mind as new facts and opinions are presented. Since you argued for the very action I just took, I'm perplexed by your sudden disappointment. You humans certainly are a curious race. I like how none of them are like, oh, because my lord said so upstairs. Like, none of them noticed that I was telling them stuff. I thought this was piles of gold, but I think it's mushrooms now. Okay. Okay. Minus 5% armor. What? Why do we want minus 5% armor? Sleeth's Archives 4. At long last, I've finally reached my decision. The time has come to open the third and the final portal. After careful consideration, I am sure I have chosen wisely. All doubt has vanished from my mind. The world I've chosen is a primordial world bathed in crimson light from a red giant sun. It boasts a fantastic variety of beasts in every nature, shape, and size, all locked in a primal struggle for survival. I've observed them long enough to know that they have no significant intelligence, relying on only raw, instinctual impulses. As such, they will be easy to dominate. The only true challenge I foresee is delivering a constant food supply once they arrive here in the tower. Perhaps I will have to follow their way of natural selection, allowing the strong to prey upon the weak. With the abundance of creatures on this world, there will be no shortage of weak, and I, Sleeth, will deem who is worthy to survive and who to become strong. I have all the necessary equipment and preparations in order. Tomorrow I will open the portal, and this time I will not fail. No, you certainly didn't. Alright, we found a big altar with a dead guy on it. There are remnants on the altar that were placed there almost as if in reverence. Was it done by the beasts? If yes, why did they do it? Your champions believe this is Sleeth, who once again had misjudged his ability to control other beings. This time he did not escape. Yet, there is no definite proof of his identity here. Two-hand axe. Ancient leather pants. Oh, gold quality. Regenerative oils 2. Restore 0.8% of health each second. Oh, can the Blade Master... I keep wanting to call him Barbarian. Can the Blade Master use this? Yes, he can. You desperately need that. Rub those regenerative oils on your loins, my friend. You need them. Alright. So here's our progress bar for this level. Check it out. We've done almost everything other than one side quest. Is it already in our log? Is it just... Okay, I think it's just Sleeth's history. We've got one more note to find. Oh, how exciting. This will be the... That'll make this the best job I've done on a level, since I won't have to do any backtracking, I hope. Oh, my big fat mouth. If this is the next level, I will have to backtrack. My heroes, my friends, you have done it. You've done a great service to the tower, to me. The way to the magic training grounds is now open. Are you still set on descending further? Under her breath, why does she always second-guess our desire to reach the bottom of this place? Of course, Avatar. My lord's mission takes us to the very heart of this tower, and it is to the heart we must go without hesitation. So be it, but take heed. The level below is the one level of the tower not accessible to me. It is an ancient training area for Magi only. The forces at work there have no need for an Avatar Guardian, and thus they restrict me from entering or observing. It is a dangerous place inhabited by elementals drunk with magical power. I would advise you to turn back if I thought you'd be receptive, but I believe you are indeed committed to your task at hand. We once again thank you for your insight into what awaits us, Avatar. Thank you kindly for the warning, friend, but as we've told you before, we just have no choice. I cannot assist you in the trials you will face there, so until we see each other again here beyond, I bid you farewell. Strange. It sounded almost like a final farewell, as if she didn't expect us to survive what lies ahead. She said here or beyond. Beyond to the next level of the tower? Or beyond in the spirit world? Her ambiguity is most unsettling. Bah! She misjudged our capabilities before. I cannot wait to see the look on her face when we meet again. All Bardukes have tusks and razor-sharp fangs, yet if you offer a fish from the palm of your hand, they take it with grace and tenderness. Not all things are as they appear. Her duty is her burden and hers alone. It is a waste of energy and time to contemplate her every word. Let us move forward. Any who doubt her sincerity can question her directly when we meet again. Alright. So... Sleeth's history. First... Ah, look. First, third, 4th, so there's a second note somewhere on this floor that I missed. Alright, so I'm gonna descend to the next level, and then I need to find... Hold on, is this show it on the map? Steelgate. Travel, Steelgate lever, water servant. Broken mech lever, arcane transmuter. Lever, Steelgate. Tiny hall altar. Dude, I missed a single piece of paper somewhere on this level. Spider Nest, Broken Bridge, Primal's Lair, World Portal. Damn, no, it's not. I freaking might Google this. I don't want to run all through this entire level looking for a sheet of paper I missed. Alright, let's go ahead and descend for now. Alright, so this is just a summary of everything we did on that level, so I won't recap all of this. Do any of you feel it? The air here is heavy with magic. It floats all around us, waiting to be absorbed and used. Perhaps it will prove useful for dealing with whatever this level has in store for us. Unlikely. The energy has an ancient and raw essence. It has not been filtered for use by beings such as us. What do you mean raw? Is the magic today different from days of old? Yes, in theory. Little is known of the original magic of yore. Boron, do your people have knowledge, memories of this type of energy? Sadly, no. Unlike most others, frostlings do not concentrate mana in our bodies over time, waiting to expend the energy as needed. Our bodies are different. Our race underwent a change long ago. We call it the Karath Sham, though little is known about it. They have rage bars, not mana bars. It took place before frostlings turned to our memory stones. Alright. Mage Cap. Gold. Enchant Scroll. Regenerate 1% of mana per second. Chest armor enchant. +1 speed to a target of your choice. Druid. Note. Your party comes across a note initialed with a single silver letter P. I have scattered the pages of a most important book, The Nature of Magic, on this level. You must read as many as you can. Only then will you 6 have a thorough enough understanding of what's to come. P? That's not Tower Avatar. Strange. Almost feels like the author's talking to us. How absurd. This parchment is ancient. Besides, he clearly says use 6, and we are but 5. Still, something about it seems very personal. Okay. Suddenly, your champions freeze in mid-step. Yeah, you caught on to that too, Chemical? A deep voice echoes in your head. Welcome, player. Player? How good it is to finally speak with you without her presence. She's getting quite adept at blocking me. Who are you? Tell me. I grow tired of your cryptic words. You must know by now it is I who drew you here, when you were but a boy, at our first meeting and again not as an adult. It is good to see how well you've grown. I am quite pleased. He sounds like such a pedo. I am quite pleased. Your willpower is truly impressive. Soon I will not be able to compel you, as you compel your own champions. More than that, I am your purpose here. For 1,000 years I have waited for someone like you. I have tried with others before you, but none have succeeded in reaching me. But you are different. Your mind is very much like my own so long ago. Why did you call me player? We are all players here in a game with the highest possible stakes, survival or extinction. Or amusement on Sunday night. Survival or extinction of whom? Of all of us, our entire world. You have seen the visions of the times of old. The world that remains is coming to its end. Yet there is hope. There is you. Tell me, is this Tower Avatar creature your doing? She is not of my making, yet she serves me in her own unwitting way. She seeks only to protect the tower that she embodies. Be wary of her. She will use you to this end despite any consequences to you and your champion's welfare. And if she perceives you as a threat, she will not hesitate to try and destroy you. Her intent is pure, but like all the rest, her understanding is limited. I want to know more. I need to know more. What am I really here for? When I reach you, what will happen? All in good time. Ooh. Jedi hands. Air crystal. Alright, got the teleport. Air crystal, powerful gusts of wind emanate from it. Fire crystal, it burns the smokes with intensity, yet emits very little heat. Earth crystal, a sense of peace and health wash over your champions. Water crystal, tiny water globules fly from them in all directions. And in the center is Captain Planet Crystal! Date, 9/8, 3 years, 3 months, 42 days, 8 hours, 12 minutes late. This will be reflected in your final evaluation. Please enter the Initiation Sphere. Initiation Sphere? What is this place? There's a plaque at the foot of the statue. It says, "He who seeketh to enter the order must prove his wit and will in each school of magic. Be ye warned, once ye enter, there is no turning back. We welcome only the well-studied, well-prepared, and well-skilled." This must be an initiation area of the ancient order of the Magi the Avatar mentioned, or at least whomever wanted to join among them. Ah, me wonder if it will let a group of us pass together, or if it is meant for only one. Seeing as we're not planning to join their little club, I don't think it really matters, which means, with all of us working together, this should be a breeze. When the warrior has grown powerful enough to kill a bear, the dragon appears. Do not be overconfident in our skills. I remember a time when magic was wielded with far greater power than it is today. But this is just a test for entry to one of the order, and our elven friend here is no novice. Your faith in my ability, Sir Dwarf, is inspirational. It seems we have no choice if we want to keep going. There are 4 training areas here, each devoted to a different element. In order to complete the challenge, you must recover a crystal located within each area. Upon recovering the water crystal, place it on the pedestal before you. The air sector will then be open to you. Collect all 4 and entrance to the tower proper will be granted. There your training in the high arts of magic awaits. Elemental spirits created, calibrating to a party of 5. So much for having the advantage. Your test will now commence. Okay. Alright, is there anything else? What's going on over here? Magic barrier. Okay, so I have to go through this thing. Alright. Tapping that quick save button. Your champions have moved across the bridge and see a strange being, half corporeal, half vapor, warding off a number of tower guardians. Is it one of the Shadow Race? The stand is quickly disrupted as the guardians spot your party and rush to attack. I think after this fight, we'll get our next party member, which is a member of the Shadow Race. Okay, what do they got? Steam Golems and Rage. Water Golems have a Water Cage. Does 10 damage per second. Has a very long duration. Reconstruction. Okay, Heal Aura, Air Zone, and Kill Command. Kill Command. Issues a Kill Command ordering all enemies to attack the selected champion, which adds 300 threat to that target. Okay, so I could taunt them off of a Kill Command to target it. Red dot from the far right. Let's throw our elementals over to the left. Traps on that bridge there. Or Blizzard over there to the west. Yo, these little void zone things last a really long time. 2 more bear traps. Bow pet. Throw an earth elemental up there. Switch everything over here, but 46% done with this one. Rangers out of mana. I cannot. Oh, slow time. We got to move a lot of people. Yeah, my Blade Master has not gotten enough rage to use a single skill yet this whole fight. There, he just got enough to use his first skill. He just cannot keep up with this. Alright. Regen Totem. Let's get him in the edge of it. Oh, back up. This almost feels like a hard game disguised as an RPG. A card game? I mean, in combat it feels like an action RPG. Like, it feels closer to like Diablo or something. But it's, I don't get where you get card game. Unless you view like the cooldowns as cards somehow. Okay, everything's looking good. Yeah, again, the Druid outdamaged the Blade Master, and that's not counting the Druid's pets. Oh my god, the Water Elemental did 0 damage? These things were, like, immune to water damage, I guess? Something like that. Hey, dude, you just wake up. Oh, White Tiger, if you're still here, let me know. Your party warily approaches the exhausted being. You're both mesmerized and nauseated by the way her body distorts and shifts within a cloud of shadow. You have my gratitude. My power seems to have incited their hostility. What? I mean, who are you, and what are you doing here? I am Whisper, a mystic of the great desert to the south. Your kind called us shadows once. Called it. A simple name for a complex people. I am the queen of my people, as was my mother and my mother's mother before her. As for what brings me to this place, a queen's reason is her own. Sarcastic. Royalty? Here? Well, I'm glad we happened along just as we did, your majesty. Where's your royal retinue? This place is anything but safe. We should gather them at once. I see the leader of this little rabble knows nothing of etiquette. As you have just come to my aid, I will overlook your sarcastic tone. As for an escort, I have no need of one. I travel this tower alone, following the obvious wake of destruction you've left behind. I passed you just minutes ago, entering this level ahead of you to investigate the strange energy emanations. I would have dealt with those things fine on my own, had the mana here not masked them from my senses, allowing them to take me by surprise. You passed us by? These halls are not large enough to sneak by a group as large as ours with ease. Laughing, you asked this of a shadow? Really? How amusing. Okay, and forget her, Majesty, if she doesn't mean to reveal her intentions. Intentions. Am I not conversing with you? Surely my intentions are clear. I mean to join you. Join us, eh? I'm not sure about the sound of that. There's an ancient prophecy among my people, a prediction of a tower from another age and 6 champions of Artara who save the world. The Queen of Shadows is destined to be among the 6. Milady, in case you didn't notice, there are only 5 of us. Exactly, little man. I am the 6th. Without me, your little rabble is doomed to fail. Well, this certainly is a surprising turn of events. Can you tell us more about this prophecy of your people? Human, a thimbleful of the knowledge, wisdom, and foresight of my people would shatter your mind. This knowledge is sacred to my people, and though I join your party, I have yet to judge any of you worthy. Oh my god. Great spirits, she makes Eric seem pleasant and cheery. If you travel with us, I have no doubt we will quickly gain your complete trust. However, the decision for you to join us is not ours to make. Only my lord may decide this matter. Then do not delay. Bring him to me at once. Whisper in the Shadows achievement unlocked. The Queen of the Shadows, strange, inscrutable beings who occupy the great desert to the south, stands before your throne. Is she wearing stockings, or does she have, like, blue skin? I am here as foretold. I must join you in your quest. Our objectives are aligned, as will become clear in time. You ponder her words for a moment, doubting whether you should accept her offer knowing so little about her true purpose. Then you think about all the dangers that your champions have encountered so far, and you understand that you cannot refuse any offer from allies, no matter how mysterious. You accept the offer of support. Besides, despite her reticence, you sense a goodness behind the beguiling face of this strange being. You can now add Mystic Class to your party. Whisper a Mystic is half ethereal, half corporeal, who has access to very powerful skills, though they have a high mana cost. Among other things, she can summon Elemental Tower that attacks enemies at a distance or rains fire over a large area. Little is known of her people, yet they are renowned for their wisdom and their cunning in battle. She resides in the Magic Tower. You can train her when you find a suitable Tome of Knowledge. Oh my god. Please don't be melee. Please don't be melee. She's not melee. Okay. I think we can finally assemble the dream team, folks. Alright. Let's go back to him for a second. What kind of stats we got? So she starts out with 1 might, very high mastery, and a mix of speed and life. That's very similar to how I was building this fella. Okay. Let's look at her current skills. Thunder Injection. Enchants her weapon and adding air damage to each attack. Elemental Barrage. Shoot magic bolts at the closest enemies. Bolts deal random elemental damage. Magic Tower. Summons a magic tower. It does not move and has a ranged attack. Okay. You can upgrade it to either be Splash or to have a lot more health, a taunt, and more duration. And a pushing aura damage. Suffocation Dome. Remove oxygen from the area. Cooldown 30, does damage in an area for 12 seconds. Can either make it larger or eat through magical resistance. At the beginning, I tried to warn you not to demolish equipment. Yeah, I kind of... After I got the 4th party member and realized he shared gear with the first guy, I was like, oh, I should start keeping spares of everything until I figure out what everybody is. So I'm also glad I did that. Teleport. Pull and stun enemies after teleport. Mana regen per second, 3 for 20 seconds after a teleport. Meteor. Calls for a meteor which strikes the ground. Does a lot of freaking damage. Okay. So... I don't think I care about Thunder Injection. Elemental Barrage seems cool. More bolts. More damage. Alright, so first off the Mage Tower. Because this is going to be my favorite thing. Almost certainly going to be the stronger tower with more duration. They look cooldown 40, duration 40. It's always going to be out. All right, teleport. Probably want that. Let's see here. Put it on the same escape button as hers. Suffocation Dome, larger or probably larger. Size matters. Enemies for 2. Let's see, if I do that, 47 plus 13, or just 47 but shoots 6 bolts, which that seems better. Okay. So we got that, we got that, we got that, we got that, and then let's do mana regen after a teleport. So it pays for itself. Okay. How much life to get? Up to 10? But 9 is the base. Let's do something similar. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. And we're gonna level her up now. So go back and go to the barracks. She's 5 and he was 7. So train. Train. And she gets a new skill. Let's see what that new skill was. Mind control. Yo, the puppet strings. Mana cost 80, cooldown 40, duration 16, control small and normal enemies. I'm not sure if that's really worth using right now. Small enemies just die. Alright. Let's upgrade the tower. Upgrade the bolts. Make the teleport cheaper. Can't do that. Alright, let's undo the teleport thing and get better Suffocation Dome. Alright. So, as far as equipment goes... excuse me. Mana points, magic penetration, magic... No, we're gonna keep what he's got. So pretty much just equip anything, and then see which of these are better. Let's see, that's 7, that's 8.3. Such prismatic, 8.5, 7.4. Okay, definitely never going to use that. So get rid of that. And at this point, I think we can safely dismantle all two-handers. Or two-hand, like, melee weapons. I have no intention of using them. Okay. Health regeneration does not give mana regeneration. I would like that. Health regen. Yeah, we're gonna need mana regen on this chick. Oh, there's something. That's good. Okay, so let's get rid of those. 7, don't need that anymore. 3 gives health regen, but minus armor. No. Alright, these gloves. Skill power increase, but lose 30 mana, lose crit, lose mastery. No. Magic pen. No. Yes. Oh, she had no pants. Yeah, pants are better than no pants. With some exceptions. I guess it depends on what room of the house you're in. Lose 2 mastery, gain some health. Oh, this has mana regeneration on it. We do need that. We are going to desperately need mana regen. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to use that. Minus immunity to I'm only keeping this because immunity to daze. There's a lot of negative stats, but I'm not sure if there's going to be some obscure fight later on where it's like, man, I wish I was immune to daze. Alright, shoot. Went back. So let's see, 38 DPS. 30. 38. Wow, that's a huge increase. What about this thing? 26. No good. What about this one? 31. 27. 38. Okay, so we just went from 30 to 38. So we almost just got like a 30% damage boost on the Ranger, who's our top damage dealer. That's nice. Okay. Get rid of all this stuff. And let's see. Item forging. What can we slap on this bow? I can put more speed on it, or just more raw damage, or more penetration. I mean, I guess just raw damage. What about enchant? Let's see. Ranged weapon. Oh, it's not enchantable. Okay. Never mind. Alright, so let's go back to her. So she doesn't have boots. So let's craft some shoes for her. We don't have a lot of green crystal. Let's do blue quality boots. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. She's really going to need another ring that has mana regeneration. I am sure of that. So let's go back here. Let's do that for now. She's going to be just pure casting a lot. And go to craft, ring. Let's do a blue quality one. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Mwah. Delicious. Okay. So let's put that right there. Now what can we upgrade to this stuff? Let's do Item forging. Add more mana regen to that. Same thing with this. We got 2 here. Let's just do mana. And we can do an enchant with her weapon. Let's see. Reduce enemies' elemental resistance, increase total weapon damage, mana drain. That's applying a slow to anything she hits would be nice support. Okay, I think that's good for now. So at this point, I need the chance to test her out. So I'm gonna save the game. Let's just make a new save file. And earlier we unlocked a new set of challenges in the tower, which allows me to fight stuff for gold. So let's start with survive a large swarm. Get out of here. What's up, Whisper? How you doing, girl? Let's see what she can do. Oh, she always float all... Gosh, she's like a ornery Jesus. Okay. Alright, so set that to auto. Alright, I'm just gonna see what those can do. I've got the taunt tower and the bow over there. And let's do the elementals here. Alright, let's try out the bolts. Those are cool. Alright. Oh, that's like almost spammable. Let's try Suffocation Zone over there. Yeah, she can burn her whole mana bar really, really fast. Oh shoot. I'm not watching all my people. Wow, look, that crystal over there is still putting in work. Oh, wait, I think those bolts are doing 0 damage to the thing. Is it because they're immune? Oh, man, I think these things might be immune to the type of damage she does because they're robots. That's unfortunate. Alright. The pushback is working. Make them come around. So I'm trying a Suffocation Zone and a Blizzard on top of the taunt statue up there. Let's see what that does. Oh wait, it did damage the, what is this? A Steam Gold? No? Not always. Still trying to figure out the rhyme or reason of when they become immune to stuff. Healing totem down, because we're all kind of in the thick of it right now. Let's wall off one side of this, so they have to go around. Just to mess with them for a bit. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I think these things are immune to almost all of Whisper's damage. suspect that she's going to be pretty poor on the damage chart at the end of this. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize there was a spawn point to the south of us. Alright, 100%. Let's see. Yep, her tower did 0 damage. She did tank a bit. Yet she still did 8,000. She did 4,500 with Elemental. How? Was it the Suffocation Dome did that much? I mean, considering it's gonna go up, that's amazing. But I'm not even sure which of her skills was actually hitting things. Alright, let's see. Very hard. Savage Swarm, for real. Let's see. Epic. Where's he? Let's see, that's epic. Very hard. Is this mean very... let's try it out. I might get absolutely murdered, but I have not yet tried a very hard challenge. Okay. This map is awful. There's that and that are the only line of sight spots. Okay, this thing's actually doing some damage now. That's good. Alright, let's try Suffocation Sphere. It's damaging, it's just... This is so much easier when I've only got... Oh, wow. Wow! That is so impressive! I gotta keep pouring mana regen onto her. That was sick. It's just like freaking one-shotting these guys when all those bolts hit one target. Blowing my little mind. I just stacked Blizzard, the Obelisk, Suffocation Sphere, the Ant Taunt, just everything on one spot. These bolts are silly! I can hardly even use them that much because of freaking cost. Let's throw some bear traps down right there. Dude, a tank and 3 summoners. Now we're living the muck life. Whoa, let's stop that. Shoot one of these things. At least they were on a pet, I guess. Is that going to be enough to kill those two? That would be great if it is. No, it's not. That was awesome. So she did 6,600 damage, 2,300 from her auto, 4,200 from spells. Her totem did wait, am I reading that? Yeah, no. That's the summoned bow, that's the int, that's the water element. Her totem did 4,100. What? That's awesome. And it tanked some. It tanked more than the tank. That's fantastic. It's funny though, my tank is just now reaching the level of mitigation that the summoned int has. It's too strong. Alright, so we just got a really nice wand. Sun Power 1. Enchanted weapon shoots 3 projectiles instead of 1. Each projectile deals only 15% of the main damage, but 100% of additional damage, including any buffs. Also, reduces skill damage by 40%. Is that reduces your skill damage or the enemy's skill damage? Because that's very important. Let's see. It's yours. Hell no. Oh my god, I thought this was so good. I thought that was amazing. And then I learned. Alright. Let me look at her skills again, now that we've tried some stuff out. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with everything. I do need more mana regen, though. Does she have any gear I can upgrade to give enhanced mana regeneration? Oh, her necklace doesn't give mana regen. Okay, let's craft one. Perfect. Wow, that's amazing. Health regen, mana regen, plus attack speed, cooldown change. Cooldowns are shortened, and 2 to mastery, which is more spell power. That's like so perfect. Alright. Let's see. Oh wait, no. Item forge is what I wanted. Okay. Mana regen. Upgrade. Do you have any more things with mana regen? Mana magic pen. This thing. Mana regen. Tick tick. I just got the Master Forger achievement. Anything else here? Mana regeneration. I can put an enchant on that ring. Alright. Restores 1 mana per each weapon hit. Perfect. That's what we're super thirsty for mana right now. I can enchant the. Oh, I just already got an enchant. Okay. All right, that was awesome. Okay. I might as well go back. So, although I could do more challenges. Wait, do I have anything I can spend gold on right now? I mean, I could upgrade the Artificer Hall, but I don't care, because I don't like him much. Yeah, I need to find the blue. All my people are max level right now, so I might as well go back to the tower and stop working on challenges at this moment. The only thing I missed on this floor was a sheet of paper. I'm gonna Google where that is later, because I don't want to make the people watching the stream sit and wait while I'm running up and down the level hallways looking for a sheet of paper I missed. No level ups. Currently, everyone is at the max level that my town allows for. So I need to, like, example, the warrior guy is already the best of the best, and you have to get a blueprint for a better armory to be able to get him better trainers and stuff like that so that you can upgrade him again. Effectively, blueprints and gold are the level ups in this game. You don't have to worry about XP. Alright, I'm quick saving in case this fountain is something detrimental. Perfect. I want resistances on the tank. I'm not even gonna save scum there. Because I want him to be able to just stand in bad stuff and hold the boss wherever the boss needs to be. Wait, stop. Is someone there? Please, I beg you, stop. Speak to me. Where are you? I'm trapped within this force field. I feel like I've been here so long, it's hard to keep track. Are you an ancient spirit? Spirit? What do you mean? I came here for the trials, just like you. How long did you say you've been trapped here? I know not. An hour? A day? A year? The spell that encased me distorts time and space. My senses are almost completely lost to me. I can no longer see. It's a miracle I can still speak and hear. I know I've been separated from my body. It must lie on the ground near to the spell that holds me. Shake my hand and we can consider ourselves friends. Is there a skeleton near here? That's what I would imagine. Your champions look at the skeletal remains on the ground and then at each other. I'm sorry to report that you are in the poorest of conditions. I'll be fine if you can just lend me a hand to get me out of this snare. I've been studying it since the day I was imprisoned. Its design is quite elegant, entwining all four of the elements, but also a fifth, which still remains a mystery to me. My master told me I should have trained another year before attempting the entrance trials. I suppose he was right. To alleviate one's suffering and pain is wise. To alleviate another's is divine. To break the spell that holds me, you need to combine amulets of protection. For each of the 5 elements, you should be able to find one in each sector. But there are only 4 areas to this place unless we miss something. I recall rumors that the first Magus harnessed a 5th element. Love. As I said, I know nothing of it, but it must be here somewhere. A 5th element, how intriguing. If you help me, you can keep the amulets once you use it to break the spell. Please, you must help me. An amulet of 5 elements. Sounds expensive. Hold tight, we'll see what we can do. Really, Maeve? Money motivates you to action while this poor soul suffers? Look, I actually feel sorry for this kid, but he has nothing to do with reaching the bottom of this tower. If we're gonna go out of our way to help him, there ain't nothing wrong with a little compensation to do it. Okay. Magic barrier, okay. Gold, gold, gold. Whoa. Nature of Magic by Proteus. What is magic? By the way, whatever it was trying to show me with that top-down view was completely covered by this. I didn't see it. The most sought-after question still remains unanswered after so many years of intensive research and hundreds of disproved hypotheses. One fact remains certain, however. It has changed us in a profound way, replaced our creative society with a complacent one, removed our will to understand how the world works and master it with new inventions, and gave us nothing in return. They call this time the Age of Wonders. They wonder why I, the most powerful Magus of my time, am concerned about all this instead of embracing it. I fear that we are accumulating a debt, and the time to pay it is upon us. The moment we took this debt upon us, we became the slaves. The only question remaining now is who are our masters? Sounds like he was the only guy who figured it out. Oh, it's like, it's full of water, okay. Is there a way to drain the water so we can get to this stuff? Wooden door. The sturdy door seems to be locked. Without the right key, your champions cannot open it. Really? The best rogue in the world can't pick it? Oh, look at that. Well, now I can go over this way, I guess. Nature of Magic by Proteus, Volume 2. The first recorded usage of magic took place 432 years ago. This is now considered year 0 in our calendars. An old woodcutter from the north region of Alania came upon a mana node while working in the forest. His own words reporting the incident have been preserved. The strange globe of blue light was hanging in the air. When I approached, it suddenly came to life as if sensing me. I stood very close to it and could feel that it was shaking with anticipation. When I touched it, it slowly crawled on my arm and chest. I understood then I must be willing to take it, absorb it. When I willed it, it slowly sunk underneath my skin. I understood immediately what it could offer to me and how to use it. That day I willed my arm to be as sharp as the dark gold blade and cut 100 trees with just one swipe of my hand. Okay, so that raised the water level back up. I want to see what all's in here before I go back. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright. Honestly, since you can't split your party up, this puzzle is not too complicated. If you could split your party up, they could have made this many, many times harder, having to run people all over and pull different levers and stuff like that. Or, heaven forbid, have someone jump in the water and swim over to the next platform. Elemental Aura 1. Just got a new enchant. There, movement below water. Did you see it? Aye, it looked like a golden fish. How could anything have survived here for so long? There's no vegetation, insects, nor prey here. Perhaps it does not feed on flesh nor plant. I have heard stories of creatures that live solely on mana, yet in truth I have never seen one. A fish that eats energy. This I have to get a closer look at. See if we can attract it to us. Disturb the water by hand, or cast a small firebolt into the water to see if it attracts the beast. Try the firebolt. The beast rises from the water, attracted to the spell. It is hypnotized by the colorful lights cut past over the surface. Your champions have no trouble catching it. This thing must be at least 20 pounds. I fished for many hours in my life and never caught anything even close to this. Attached to the fish, there's a small pendant on a chain. This is the water amulet, one of the 5 required to help the wisp. Having no option of what to do with the fish, your champions release it into the waters. Eat the fish! It dives deep and disappears. I am so disappointed. We have no option of what to do with it, really. None at all. Not a single option of what to do with a golden fish. Gold treasure chest. Your party manages to get the key hanging from the rope. Now the question remains, what does it open? Probably the one locked door we found. There we go. Shock, shock. Found some gold. Water cave, secret area found. Really? This is the secret? Okay. Looks like we got a fight in the secret area. Creatures we've seen before, but a lot of them. Hold on. This is getting to be a bit much. So it's taking quite a bit of concentration to control all 4 of these casters now, so I'm not getting a lot of chance to talk. I can heal the totem thing. That's interesting. Everybody get out of this stuff. Oh my gosh, can't. Oh no, we're all getting like CC trained. No one can do anything. Oh my god, everyone was doing, we were doing so good. Yo, we were wrecking this, and like everybody couldn't freaking move. Frick, we just lost the healer. Not bueno. Like, the person who's arguably my strongest party member is the dead one right now. Let's smoke screen just to get things off of me if I can. Let's do an earth wall. Ah, she's dazed. His heal's available, but he doesn't have mana. Suffocation sphere. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. We're gonna finish this with a man down. Oh man. Closest fight tonight. Yeah, Druid did garbage damage because he was dead the whole time. Oh, looks like this stuff was immune to the water elemental too. Wow, 6,900 damage from the rock. Great success. First try. Alright. Broken construct. What other wonders were there? What other wonders were the ancient capable of if they were able to build constructs of this size? +1 speed to a target of your choice. Her. Whisper. Alright, gold. 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 Ancient Forge. Get to upgrade one item of my choice. Probably this amazing amulet. Let's see what this lever does. Some teleporter gizmo somewhere else on the map just came to life. Your champions pull the lever, but nothing happens. Maybe broken or operating something located elsewhere. The man whose remains lie in this cave apparently did not figure it out either. Okay. When a game tells me you found a secret area, I feel like I found something that was not essential to the game. But that room felt essential to the game. Alright, can get over there. Yes, we can. Alright. Quick save. Excuse me. Robots! Oh yeah, see, one of them's immune to water, one of them's immune to earth. Weak to air. We actually have air damage now. Water cage and enrage. Okay. Good. That does so much damage. Why does that do so much damage? Oh, it doesn't do much to those. Okay. Oh, those other ones must have been the ones that were weak to those bolts. Gosh, it's too much crap. Make a wall to funnel them into that obelisk. Void zone or suffocation sphere, and also blizzard on the same spot. Do we have some kind of buff right now? Like, this thing's a 20-second cooldown, and it's supposed to be a like 30 or 40. I remember this happening in one other fight. Circle. Let's throw blizzard and suffocation sphere up there. All of you. Oh. Resummon the elemental. Bow. Magic missiles. Magic missiles. Oh my gosh. Ah, get out of this. Woo, wall. go. Awesome. That was awesome. Yeah, dude, she did 11,000 damage that time, and her summoned rock did another 1,400. Water Elemental again did 0 damage. I guess it just never happened, because I know there was 2 types of mobs in this fight. One of them was immune to water, the other immune to earth, and I guess the Water Elemental never targeted the ones that were not immune to it. Oh well. It was a distraction, at least. I think that was a... It said 2-hand. I think that was a staff. I can double check. This is it. Oh yeah, that does have decent stats. 17.3. 20. See, I'm at 26.9. Now 36.6. What? That is crazy. You are right. All right, let's go back to her. Let's see, 20.4, 21.2. 25.1. Okay, I think that's the highest damage I'm going to get right now. Good eye. Alright. Tap quick save again. I eagerly look forward to the next time I get a blueprint for Mage Tower upgrade. Oh my gosh, it's like a toilet under us. Whirlwind 1. Enchant for melee weapon to cleave all enemies in a 4-meter radius. Fire Golem, Steam Golem, Water Golem, Armored Sentinel with a healing aura, Sky Guardian, and Elite Acid Guardian. First one of those I've seen. Reduces armor of your champions. Okay. Let's get it on. Alright, let's turn on the Searing Arrows. Oh, is this a Portals battle? I do believe it is. Okay, well we're gonna rush the nearest portal. Slow time for a second and get everybody out here. Alright, Blizzard and Suffocation Sphere are both in the pile. These bolts are ridiculous. The portal's already dead. Like, it's just, you could just take her whole mana bar and just pour it on the other guy. Oh no. Oh no, what's happening? Oh no, I think the game just crashed. Hold on. Damn, this happened twice during stream yesterday. Give me just a second. Fortunately, the game only takes a few seconds to load back up, unlike Pathfinder, which takes like 5 minutes to load back up. Most unfortunate. The only bug, if it could even be called that, because it might be my computer, it might be Tower of Time, is like once every 4 to 5 hours, I get a freeze or a crash, and then I have to relaunch it. And it opens up really quick, but it is a mild annoyance, especially when streaming. It never crashed on me, but I wasn't running OBS or streaming either. Yeah, I'm looking at my system resources. They're not hurting. The last time this happened, White Tiger looked on the forums and said he saw a lot of people having this problem, but they thought they fixed it like a month ago. So... Mesmerizing light shines at the bottom of the Great Whirlpool. Your champions feel an urge to jump into it. Is it part of the test? I didn't get to read that earlier because I clicked on that read too quickly and the text went away. Alright, let's try this again. Portal's in a different spot this time. Okay. Blizzard. Summon bow. Suffocation sphere. Rock. Bolts. This bolt thing reminds me of Isaac's Lesser and Isaac's Greater Missile Storms, which were really, they were the upgrades to Magic Missile and Neverwinter Nights. They were amazing. One thing I noticed is the game sends... I tried to say seems and Tim's, came out sends. The game seems to lose a few frames when you're zoomed way out, so I'm gonna try not zooming way out, see what happens. Oh man. Okay. Let's play this one a little more tactically. That taunt. I really hope I don't regret that taunt. Liquidate mana! Share it with everyone. Suffocation sphere. Charge! 2 seconds till I can heal him. Live! I am so glad my whole party is ranged now. I could not... If I had those 2 melee brutes still with me, neither of them would be helping a lot right now. He's out of mana and he can't even talk right now. Oh, shit. Okay, 2 portals of 3 down. Little warrior heal there. Oh, get out of the red. Alright. Oh man, I can't even do the freaking... I want to get 20 mana? There. Oh, I think I accidentally closed off the whole wall. Not intended. Well, I mean, that's kind of cool. Now they just stand there, but I can't auto-attack. See, there's a lot of zeros pouring off them. Every creature here is immune to one element or another. I don't have the time to look at each one and see, is this the right one? So, try. I'm just bombarding them with everything. Oh, there's 3 of the enemies with regeneration on this pile. So that's a thing. Oh! Speaking of regeneration, let's throw down my healing totem. Suffocation sphere. Magic missiles! And again! Once more with feeling! some bear traps too. Because I can. Summon the obelisk on the portal. These guys. Summon water elemental. Summon healing totem. Magic missiles. Summon the floaty boat. Magic missiles. There's no problem you can't solve if you don't throw enough missiles at it. I think we just suffocated the portal to death. Not the closest fight tonight, but a challenging one to be sure. Yeah, Water Ellie is just not good in this on this floor. Oh, the Maeve, the Ranger, actually put out the most DPS. Well, 15k plus 2k from the floaty bow. Oh, maybe not, no. Because he did 12k, and then 3k from the end, that's 15. And then she did 11, and then 4,500 from the rock. Oh, so all three of them did 15k. So the only one slacking is the tank. How dare he not do 15k damage. Thank you, Hurrytron, for the cheerleading. It is much appreciated. Alright, let's tap the quick save. And what is the... What was the loot we just got? I already forgot. It was a bow. That's 15K. Okay, no. Not going to be an upgrade. Beothosh. What is this I see before me? Can it be? A party of heroes from the four corners of the world after all these years? You must help me. The waters have not flowed properly for 462 years, 3 months, and 14 days. This is not acceptable. They must be purified. Who are you? What do you mean by they must be purified? I am a guardian of this place. Together with my brother Geothash, we are responsible for maintaining this area free of refuse so the Magi apprentices can enjoy their tests, breathing clean air and bathing in clean waters. Our fathers built us to maintain this place and made us their namesakes. They built the tower you are standing in. Then they made us to maintain it. Yet we failed sadly in our mission thanks to that stubborn piece of granite in the Earth sector. I presume you are referring to your brother, Geothash, was it? None other. He is more stubborn as a rock now than he was when he was alive all those ages ago. It is hard to believe, as he was renowned for being monumentally stubborn before. Is there any way we can assist you? Do we have time for this? Must we stop in every corner and to investigate instead of just fighting our way through this place as fast as possible? Kain, we know your sense of duty, yet it is clear this place is nothing like we had imagined. We find it full of hostile life and threats, yes? In such circumstances, it is wise to understand and analyze, and occasionally help the others if we can. Towers will surely be grateful if we solve this problem. I guess you are right. Tower will be happy, and she will owe us. Fine. So see if we can help this stone face then. Master Guardian, please continue. The reservoir in the Earth sector supplies the Earth to the entire supplies the water to the entire tower. However, hundreds of years ago, the great pump ground to a halt, and the water that was once pure and wholesome became sickly and stank, and soon the pipes were blocked. So where do you come into the picture, you and your brother Geothash? We differ on how to handle the problem. I know we need to send a strong current through the pipes to force the refuse outside. However, my stubborn brother believes that we should enhance the waters with some cleaning agent, which would dissolve the elements clogging the pipes and wash them away. We do not understand the great machinery in this place, but to me both options sound like they could work. No. Some of the refuse clogging the pipes has crystallized into mana stones. Nothing in the world can dissolve this. It is harder than a diamond. Cannot you try both options at the same time? Surely no harm could be done. Beothosh is silent for a very long moment, his face seeming to frown in deep concentration. Please don't tell me he didn't think about that option in 400 years. Your champions start to think that they've offended this piece of stone, but then Beothosh speaks again. Well, we never considered that. Oh my god. Yes, I suppose there is no harm in trying. Take this diamond wrench to my brother, then, and convince him to do just that. Then you may take a swim in the great whirlpool and enjoy a break, knowing that you did a good deed. The statue remains silent. Apparently so much mental activity has exhausted it. So in 400 years, you never considered to do the same thing, to do both options simultaneously. This whirlpool reminds me of a level in Borderlands 2 that looked like this. Oh, there's gold there. There's gold there. Gold everywhere. Can we run under this? No, we cannot. Darkness. There's nothing but darkness outside. I don't feel like he gave it a good chance. Oh my god, what is that? A hulking figure composed entirely of water sloshes and gurgles before you. Its limbs distort in size and shape with a rhythmic regularity like waves on the ancient sea. It guards the way to the water crystal. This must be the final part of the initiation test. Okay. We just saved a moment ago, so let's give it a shot. Heavy rain does damage per second to targets inside. Reflects 75% of direct elemental damage from skills back to the caster. Let's not use magic missile on this guy. And don't stand in the red circle. Okay. I'm betting my summon water elementals will be useless here. Summon the bow. Summon the rock. Whoa, that hurt. Our warrior heal. Oh man. Okay, need to use the healing totem. Man, I hope that saves me time. He is really freaking low. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do that to get a small break. So he's gonna have to walk around now. I'm gonna try the magic missiles, and if they do reflect, then I'll stop using them. Oh! Yeah, they just did. She almost one-shot herself. Okay, no more of that. No more of that. Everybody shift to the left. This. Oh man. Out of that? I thought they were out of that. Again, I'm not sure if the water elemental can even hurt anything in here. Oh no! Oh, we got bursted so hard. Oh man, I'm really glad the fight ends as soon as the boss died, because we had a lot of ads. Yeah, water elemental did 0 damage. But all damage he would have taken was 100% mitigated. So he also was immune to their water attacks. I should have been summoning him right in their face. I didn't realize that. Yeah, she had to hold back because the magic missile reflecting. It's bad news bears. Chip, is it bath time? Terms of service, Chip. Let's see. Made shoes. Water crystal. Your champions pick up a small water crystal. They can return to the training supervisor now. Note. Nature of Magic by Proteus Volume 3. Within 1 year from this event, occurrences such as this became common. A great chaos ensued. There were many deaths, mostly unintentional and only few caused by a premeditated act, when people started to settle old scores. The most common cause was a misjudgment of one's abilities. People started to do things beyond their capabilities, such as trying to raise a mountain that was blocking the path to the nearby pastures, and instead causing a great avalanche that buried the whole village, or trying to raise nearby river to irrigate the farmlands, and instead causing a massive flood. In such cases, those with a strong magic affinity could weather this event, escape, or protect themselves, but it killed scores of those who either did not absorb mana, or whose mana's power conversion was weak. Well, that's awful. Alright, so I can leave this section, but there's like a little area over here I haven't been to yet, so I want to visit that first before I leave this area. Oh, no. Your champions have been trapped. Free them before remaining champions are overrun by the enemy forces. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, at least the low damage tank is one of the people trapped. Alright. Summon everything. Air traps. Not too bad. I wish I could lower the wall, like, really. Like, I immediately think of League of Legends, like, if you cast a wall ability, and then it's like, okay, we're done with it, you can drop it. Stuff here to reflect it on the thing. Work on that guy. Everybody out of that red. Let's do summons. Do an angled wall here to force this guy to walk over here to us. Might be the last creature. Yeah. Alright. Okay. What do we get? Earth resistance? Minus earth resist, plus air, immune to stun, minus health. Ooh. That's quite the trade-off. I wonder if this loading screen of the guy using the mana to raise the earth is supposed to be that guy that got was the first person to absorb mana. It was like a woodsman or lumberjack or whatever they said. Found 31 gold. Another 32 gold. Oh, come on, dude. Go up the stairs. Stubborn. Alright, is that an upgrade for our tank weapon? Yes. Yes, it is. By a large margin. Awesome. Alright, I think we're now done with the water section. Still itching for a blueprint so I can spend some of this gold. Go back to the instructor thing. Your champions place the water crystal on the pedestal. Congratulations, students. You have retrieved the water crystal. You've reached the rank of novice. Removing barrier to air sector. Please proceed. Air sector? Sounds pleasant. Yes, like who likes to walk in wet shoes? At least in the air sector, we might be able to dry out. Hopefully the next sector is a little more accommodating. The Magi of old must have been powerful indeed if this place was merely a test to enter their tutelage. Oh, the barrier next to the wisp in the water section also just went down? So, hold on. Let's go over here first and see what the deal with this is. Okay. Pops with golden gong. A large gong. When your champions strike it, it only vibrates silently. Sounds like a defunct gong. Go that way. Hated this area. Oh, great. This place looks like an archaeological dig, yet what would anyone be looking here for? Whatever it was, the amount of work done indicates that it must have been a very valuable thing. A whip. A leather whip lays on the table. There's a letter J carved in the handle. It is of no use to your champions. I'll be the judge of that. Add 0.5 health regen per second. Put it on the tank. Drawing. A strange drawing depicts a large golden box adorned with intricate ornaments. Not bad. Not great, not bad. Can't walk over there. Okay. Let's check out these other two teleporters. God. Which one of those did I come through? Look, one of our foes lays stricken. It is the way of my people that we must aid him. You would heal your enemy, only to then kill them in combat. If honor requires, yes. Yet we find peace and understanding follow compassion more often than they do conflict. Well, whatever it is you believe, I can't see how we can help him. Why, Sir Druid, it's obvious. There's a piece missing from the middle of his breastplate. You have a keen eye, Rakem. A hole in the chest. Note. Ah. Nature of Magic by Proteus, Volume 4. People from all races were consumed by this newly found omnipotence. The great dwarf forges turned cold for the first time in eons. Why toil to mine and smelt metals when a fistful of soil could yield the purest adamantine in the hands of a magus? Why engage in commerce when goods could be conjured from thin air in the twinkling of an eye? Frostlings started to terraform their ice plains into winter gardens, forgetting all else. Even elves, usually above any excitement, were enthralled by magic, wielding it to give life to their great forests. Only shadow people produced prudence concerning the power. They alone questioned its origins. And I bet when we read that out loud to the party, the shadow lady in our party would not let us hear the end of it. Living tornado. Magic manifests here as a fierce tornado. It must be a way that excess magic power is released. Okay, that's what I thought. Kelsier's crossbow? Reduce armor by 1 for 60 seconds upon each hit. Effect stacks for maximum reduction of 60 armor. That's a lot. Wait. Oh, we're back at the freaking beginning? Oh, I didn't realize this connected. Okay. No! It's another cage ambush. No! Alright. And our people are not close enough together that I can just like splash both cages at once this time. What? Oh my god, I did not see her. Oh shoot. Restart. We're freaking 10% into the fight and already lost the archer. I did not realize her health was low. I did not even see that. I flubbed that up pretty bad. Almost got him out? Okay, the whole party's here. Suffocation sphere and blizzard over there. You can save scum loot in the chests. I'm pretty happy with not having to deal with gear very often, but that's good. I didn't even realize the stuff in the chest was randomized. Because this is my first time through the game, I wasn't sure if the stuff in the chest was random or if it was always the same. And we're only 22% of the way through this. Yo, this little rock is soloing a lane. That is amazing. I kind of wish you could see its attack. It just kind of wiggles and stuff dies. I can't really even tell what it's targeting. I can recast it before it wears off. That rock's gonna have a lot of damage racked up by the end of this. Hey Chip, welcome back. Oof. Didn't get staggered much. Is that the last one? Yeah, 100%. Alright, let's see the numbers. The rock, the little obelisk did 9,200 damage. He did almost as much as the ranger. That's amazing. If there was any doubt of whether or not to use the tank rock or the DPS rock, that doubt is gone. Oh my, what, and this time the bow, the magical energy bow did almost 0 damage. Almost 0. Okay. That's hot. I'm very happy with this party. There's one party member we have yet to meet. I would be very surprised if I like them more than any member of my current party. I mean, I guess my tank is doing the least amount of interesting things right now, but you kind of need the tank. Even if he stands back and hides, I use his heal and his stone wall a lot. I don't think that's an upgrade for the archer. No, it's not. I think the only thing I haven't done is click the giant teleport. Oh, that's just a freaking waypoint. So there was a force field there, I remember that. Okay. Here we go. I don't think I've been up here. A large gong, when your champions strike it, it only vibrates silently. That's the second of those. Don't know what purpose they serve, but okay. There's a portal. Another gong. Third one of every side. Okay, so there's 2 portals, and there's also a Majigger down here. I see a force field looking thing on it. I wonder if I have to ring all the golden gongs. Golden gong? That's 4. The air around you swirls and dances, ready to sing at the strike of bell. And if the tune is melodious and pleasing, what boon will be granted, who is to tell? What a beautiful poem. What is this? It must have something to do with those gongs, because I don't see any bells here. Maybe if we strike them in the correct order, we will get the boon of which the inscription speaks? Oh gosh, I hope this is not a run laps around the level to get the gongs that hit in the right order. As long as it gives me like some clues or something, and it's not just do it over and over until you get it just right. Note: Nature of Magic by Proteus Volume 5. All research into new technologies has stopped. Great projects were abandoned and left to decay. Sun Farm, 1,000 giant receptacles made of metal and amber stone for collecting an immense amount of energy and converting it into electricity. A rail system spanning the entire land to allow for the quick and cheap transportation of people and cargo. Its once gleaming tracks are gradually being reclaimed by the creeping undergrowth. I have even read in the old books of a group seeking to send men to the moon in a giant skyship made of metal and powered by the sun. These things emerged from the genius and the labors of generations, and we abandoned it all for castles in the sky. Alright, we got a fountain here. Let's save and see what this does. That's fine. Air resistance on the tank. Robe of the Crazed Mage. -6 health regen. That's a lot of health regeneration. Decrease resistance to all elements of other champions by 10% in a 10-meter radius. Oh, 57% skill power increase. So it hurts you and everyone around you, but it's the biggest skill damage boost item in the game that I have seen to date. Oh god, it's a mimic. Okay. We're fighting a mimic, y'all. Yeah, there it is. Every spell I got. Ooh, let's dodge that bolt while it's in midair. Oh my god. To the top. We're getting it, we're getting it. Oh shoot, slow down, oh my gosh. That would have killed her. Oh my god. That would have done it. Oh, what is that? chocolate. Oh my goodness. That was savage. Man, I think instead of having large hit points, he just had really large mitigation, because it's saying that we did not do a lot of damage that fight. Two-hand bow. 3 mastery on that bow. My son left some Legos out and Chip just found them. I'm gonna have to secure these. He cannot be trusted. Okay, we just turned off a force field somewhere. Let's see, 17.4... Nope, doesn't look like that's an upgrade. I believe the blueprint you need is where the missing scroll is on the last level of the tower. Did you see that? Shoot. Okay. Because I was gonna have to, you know, Google where that was, so I was simply not wanting to subject the stream to it. I think that over there is what just opened up. Alright, probably do this area here, and then I'll wrap things up. A quivering wave of distortion in a crudely human shape blocks her passage to the air crystal. The elemental is difficult to see as if looking through pitted glass. If not for the lightning-like crackles discharging all around it, it might have gone completely unnoticed. This must be the final test in this part of the trials. Okay. Alright, Typhoon. Inflict elemental weakness to champions within 3 meters. Reflective Aura. Reflects 75% of physical damage dealt. Oh. Dazing Aura. Restricted movement aura. Champions that get... Okay, so anyone who gets close to it are immobilized, and then their resistances are destroyed. What the crap? And it looks like everyone in this fight is immune to air damage. Hold on, I'm gonna check something. Okay, so the Phantom Bow does air damage. And I'm guessing Suffocation Sphere. Yeah, okay, so no point in using those 2 skills. Alright. Oh my gosh. Our tank is getting wrecked right from the beginning. And those might be immune to my bolts. On him. We're doing okay. I do love options, though. What? Ah, he put up the reflective shield and she killed herself in like 1 hit. Good lord. Too strong. Achievement unlocked. I could use a map. Okay. Yeah, we friggin' had our archer pop herself with that that reflective shield. I had forgotten that I had inspected that at the beginning of the fight. He didn't use it till he was like sub 40%. Ooh, new set of challenges, elemental golems. Mana gloves. That's the second one of those I've found. Note. Nature of Magic by Proteus Volume 6. Took a real calamity to bring sense back to the people. A strange sickness started spreading among all races. People started to lose their senses one by one, consumed from within by the power. First, sight would be dimmed, then the ability to hear and touch. The insane ravings of the afflicted still rung in the minds of those of us who lived through those appalling times. Deaths started to be counted in the thousands, then the tens of thousands. While magic could heal any injury or sickness, it turned out that this magic disease, as people started to call it, could not be cured. We still do not know why. The most credible hypothesis is that while magic can fight an external threat, such as a virus or bacteria, it cannot oppose itself. People savored the sweet power for a brief moment, then realized too late its bitter aftertaste. You champions pick up a small air crystal. They can return to the training supervisor now. So, in this air area, now we can come back, but we haven't figured out this thing with the gongs. And yeah, I need to do what Troy's talking about on the previous level. So let's go back here. Let's turn this in. Congratulations, students. You have retrieved the air crystal. You've achieved the rank of apprentice. However, your evaluation is not exemplary. Your combat tests are unsatisfactory. Your mana expenditure is excessive. Please wait while the administration office is consulted. Our mana expenditure excessive? What in Artara is it talking about? The administrative office is not responding. Please return at a later time. Thank you for your patience. These speaking statues truly try my patience. They have one answer to every question. How did the ancients ever endure them? Please return at a later time. Thank you for your patience. Do not fear. I will reset the Guardian. I am afraid the tower is feeling the ravages of time. The further you descend, the more irregularities you will likely encounter. More irregularities? The whole place seems irregular to you. Before you have a chance to react, the voice speaks again. Your champions may now continue. The administrative office has responded. You may continue with your tests. Removing barrier to fire sector. Please proceed. Okay. Well, you heard our stony friend. Let's get going. Wait, I feel a strange disturbance in the force. Does none of you feel it? Shake said no. What did it feel like, Your Majesty? As if the world itself had spasmed. Perhaps it is just the power of these elemental energies playing tricks on me. Never mind, girl. Okay. Alright. So that happened. Alright, so at this point, pop back to town. And I think I'm going to wrap up here for the night. And while I'm offline, either today or tomorrow, I will figure out where the piece of paper is that I missed on level 3 and see if I can find the missing blueprint that's supposedly very near it and get that. So let me save the game here. And as always, thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. It's truly a pleasure having you all here. It's what makes this fun. And we stream every single night from at least 9 to midnight Eastern Standard Time. If you happen to be new here and would like to join us again in the future, please consider hitting that follow button. And at the end of every stream, we always raid somebody else. So if you're willing, stick around another 60 seconds, and I'm going to find another streamer to raid that is doing similar content. We're all going to bomb into their channel just to put a smile on their face, after which you do not have to stay. If you don't like what you see, that's completely up to you. So give me just a second here to find a good victim. Let's see. Looks like Tower of Time is just little old me. Let me see who's doing Divinity, which is the last game that we streamed. That's still our kind of content. Alright, here's somebody. Alright, so with that, y'all have a good night. I hope I get to see you tomorrow, and the raid will start in just a moment. Peace.